Have you ever felt like you've been left behind? Like everyone's moving faster, checking off milestones whilst you're stuck in place? Here's a secret. Focusing on your own race is the most powerful thing that you can do. I feel like life comes naturally with the pressure to compete. From school, when you were doing sports day, it was always like who's first, who's second, who's third. Everybody else didn't count. In class, who got the highest grades, who did the best, who did the worst, oh no, who got into the best, maybe secondary school, high school, who got into the best university. There's always some sense of competition, which is natural. But understanding that your life is unique to you and getting used to that fact and accepting that fact and working with that as though it's your superpower. Comparing your life to anybody else or chasing after what other people have, it just turns your life into a sprint, and you will lose control because you don't know exactly what you're going after. You're just chasing that because they have it. You're just chasing that because you think that's the next best thing to do. You think that's the next best thing to have. Comparison turns life into a sprint. The truth is, there are no two journeys that are the same. When I had my first child, I was quite young, but it didn't stop me from still achieving the things that I felt like I wanted to achieve. And that included just being able to get to a place where I'm educating myself, I've got myself a good career, continuously building and working towards the things I want to do. It didn't stop me, and that's the most important thing you need to remember. Don't allow anyone or anything to stop you, because there were a lot of people who made me feel as though I was written off. Oh gosh, like she's not going to amount to anything. And I didn't listen to it. It didn't really mean anything to me because I've had that sense of resilience from a young age. It was just another path of my journey. But the most important thing is I had that faith that I can and I will. So develop that for yourself and just trust your journey. It's not designed to look like anybody else's. It's not designed to look like 3,000 other people. It's your journey. Constantly live as though you're aiming for the best version of your life. I don't know what your best version of your life is. You don't know what my best version of my life is. It's just something that you have internally. And if you don't have that, then you need to develop that. Like, it's like if you're a tree, you wouldn't just grow halfway and just stop. A tree will grow to the tallest it can grow. So as human beings, sometimes we put limits on our ability to grow and what level of success we can achieve. So develop that within you so that you can continue to strive for the best that you can be. And it's not the best in comparison to this and in comparison to that. Yes, if you have a company, it's good to make sure you're aware who your major competitions are, and you're making sure that you're literally staying above them and racing to be the best. But that's as an organization. But as yourself, as an individual, the person you need to race against is the person you were yesterday. Today, how can you improve? What can you do to make your future self proud today? What did you learn from yesterday that today you've got the opportunity to change? Don't spend days being sad or feeling miserable because your life doesn't look like somebody else's. You're cheating yourself out of a good life. It's things that you can achieve in your position that other people can't. That's your blessing. That's your shine. Choose to see it and believe in it and operate in it. Just because you feel like you're not where you might want to be, don't let anyone make you feel like you're not going to get to where you're trying to get to. But the main thing is you need to have that sense of, I'm going to achieve the things I want to achieve. And there's so many things that's in our control that you feel like at a life stage or at the moment you feel like you should have. But there's some things we don't have control of. And it's so important to be able to differentiate the two I think there's I think it's like a prayer that says, God grant me serenity to accept the things I can't change, courage to change the things I can change, and wisdom to understand the two. And that is something that can carry you through life. When you get to a roadblock or something, being able to work out whether it's something you have control of, something you can change, it's the starting points. Success isn't a checklist, and for everyone, success looks different. To some people, success is just a simple life. Everybody has got their own idea of success. And I feel like we've been brought up in a world where success is having a successful business. And if you're not doing that, then you're not successful. Success is having a lot of money. If you don't have that, you're not. But for everybody who has got the ability to, you create what success looks like for you. You determine that. And once you know what that looks like for you and you're living a life that's heading towards that, then no one can make you feel as though you're not succeeding in life. But if you attach your idea to success to what everybody else thinks success is, then you're constantly going to keep changing and you're constantly going to chase after things, and you might not even know why you're chasing it. You might have a vision of success that's really, really big, but you're holding yourself back from achieving that because you may feel like it's not attainable, or you may feel like you're dreaming big. You need to detach yourself from the limiting beliefs and go for that idea or that vision of success that you see. Don't allow too much time to pass before you take your first step. So as much as success is different for everyone, don't limit your own idea of success. Allow your vision, allow your thoughts to be free, and go for what it is that you truly believe you want to achieve. You're not late, you're not behind, you're not out of the race. You're exactly where you need to be. Life isn't about a race to win. It's an experience to really treasure. So you need to just take a deep breath, appreciate everything around you, have a sense of gratitude. And as I said, that mindset of serenity, and I think serenity is like peace. Understand the things you can't change, have courage to change the things you can change, and constantly asking for that wisdom to understand the two. Don't waste your time living an idea of success that's not yours. And it might have been placed there by your parents or your peers or social media, or just somebody might have placed that for you, but it's actually not your idea of success. Take today to think about, what do you want your life to look like? What is your idea of success? And find peace within that and strive towards that. I'm so grateful that I've been able to constantly work on myself and constantly allow myself to prove to me that the ideas, the visions that I have, I've been able to bring them to life. And that also includes writing the book. At one point, it was just an idea. At one point, it was just a voice that I had. But I was able to work on it and bring it to life. And once you do the things that you truly desire to do, you achieve this sense of peace. You just achieve this sense of fulfillment, and you don't feel, because even before I wrote the book, I just felt like I need to do this, and I need to do that, and I need to do. But as soon as I did it, I just had that feeling of, I can now breathe. But my idea of success is to be able to leave a legacy behind, to be able to say Agnes Wonder was here. And this is what I was able to accomplish when I was here. So that's my drive. What can I accomplish whilst I'm here? What's your drive? What is it that you are waking up every morning for? That your idea of success that you strive for, that once achieved will give you that sense of peace. If you're new to my channel, my name is Agnes Wanja. Like the video, share the video, and I will see you on my next video.